When you hear the word demon, you may think of evil entities who will try to possess you or harm you, when in reality, demons weren't originally considered evil. Instead, they were described as entities with divine powers which they could use to help others. To Romans, they were considered guardian spirits. But then along the course of history, the meaning for this word changed. Demons were then blamed for tragedies like death, disease, or bad luck. So for today's video, let's take a look at some of these scary demons that shaped how we see the world today. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 scary demons who shaped history. Now, some of these demons do have complex names that can be pronounced a variety of ways according to various texts, so I'm sorry if I pronounce any of them wrong. Starting off this countdown, we have Mara. Mara is a demon who is said to represent sexuality and death. He is called the Prince of Darkness, the Tempter, the Lord of Death, and the Evil One. Mara has the ability to corrupt men and women by filling their hearts with greed, lust, anger, jealousy, and depression. Ancient drawings depict Mara as being a fat individual with bluish eyes or red skin. He usually has 3 eyes and 6 arms. He's often seen riding an elephant or surrounded by serpents, but he can disguise himself by taking the form of other people. Mara makes an appearance back in early Buddhist scriptures. In Buddhism, Mara is a demon that tempted the Buddha by trying to seduce him with the vision of beautiful women. He wanted to prevent the Buddha from reaching enlightenment. In fact, the Buddha sculptures that we see today are influenced by this demon. The Buddha defying Mara is a common pose of the sculptures. These sculptures show the Buddha with his left hand in his lap, palm facing upwards, and his right hand on his knee. It's said that the fingers of his right hand touch the earth to call upon it as a witness for defying Mara. Moving on to number 9, we have Deirdre Do. Deirdre Do is an Irish name meaning red bloodsucker, aka she is known as the Irish vampire. This is a female demon known to seduce men and then drain them of their blood. According to the Celtic legend, Deirdre Do was an Irish woman who fell in love with a peasant. However, this went against her father's beliefs, and as a result she was subjected to an arranged marriage and married an abusive rich man. She was so unhappy living with this man that she eventually took her own life. She was buried near Strongbow's Tree in Waterford. However, one night she rose from her grave to seek revenge on her father and her husband. She sucked out all the blood in their body. Now, this is a very popular urban legend. They say that once a year this demon will rise out of her grave and target and kill men. Moving on to number 8, we have Balor. Balor is a demonic god of death featured in Celtic mythology. He was the chief of a demonic tribe who threatened the people of Celtic Ireland. Balor is depicted as being gigantic with one eye located in the middle of his forehead and one at the back of his head. In fact, anyone who looks at his eye will die. It is said that when he was young, he was spying on his father who was making a spell of death. The fumes ended up entering his eyes, which gave him the power of death. Well, that's what you get for being nosy. Again, this is a very popular story that is often told and shared around Halloween time. In our 7th spot, we have Beelzebub. Beelzebub is a demon whose name also translates to Lord of the Flies. As a result, he is often depicted as an evil fly or as a man with wings. In Christian texts, the name Beelzebub is often associated with the devil himself. They would alternate between using this name and Satan. He is considered one of the 7 princes of hell and is associated with the sin gluttony. In other texts, he is described as the lieutenant of hell, second in power only to Satan. Now, Beelzebub actually had a huge influence on the Salem witch trials. That's probably what he's most famous for. He was blamed for possessing the souls of those who were accused of being witches. Making our way down the list at number 6, we have Ordog. Ordog is considered a shape-shifting Hungarian demon with the intent to collect and corrupt souls. In Christian times, he is associated with the devil. It's said that Ordog worked with another spirit by the name of Isten to create the world. Isten, whose name translates to God in Hungarian, was in control of light and goodness, while Ordog controlled the dark and evil forces. Ordog is described as a satyr. He has the lower half of a goat with the torso of a male human. It's said that Ordog resided in Hungarian hell where he brewed the souls of the damned. However, he was impatient and did not like waiting around for the souls to come to him, so he would often go to the mortal world to claim corrupt souls. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Incubus. I've talked about this demon before because many people have claimed to have encountered it in in their dreams. The name Incubus comes from the Latin word incubo, which literally means a nightmare induced by such a demon. It's such a fitting name. One of the earliest mentions of Incubus comes from Mesopotamia, but under the name Lilu. During the night, Lilu would disturb and seduce women in their sleep. Well, Incubus is a demon who preys on young women. He visits them in their dreams and tries to engage in sexual activity with them. One of his goals is to impregnate the women, who then will give birth to his demon baby. But it's also said that if you interact with the Incubus demon too often, then it can make you ill or even kill you. What's scary is that there are current accounts of women being visited by this demon in their sleep. Moving on, number 4, we have Succubus. Now, Succubus is the female counterpart to the male demon Incubus. Succubus dates back to medieval times. It's a demon that can transform themselves into attractive females to seduce men and engage in sexual activity with them. Then it's said that they can eat a man's soul, or if the men are repeatedly visited by her in their dreams, then she can even cause death. Again, just like the Incubus demon, lots of men have said that they've been visited by a Succubus demon in their dreams. In our 3rd spot, we have the Wendigo. The Wendigo is a man-eating monster from Algonquin folklore. In fact, it is considered the most feared monster in all of their lore. Now, the Wendigo has been depicted in a variety of ways, but most people agree that he is a super tall and gaunt demon with antlers and its skin pulled tightly over its bones. Upon eating humans, it will grow in size. However, it will never lose its gaunt appearance. In one origin story, it's believed that this creature evolved from a lost hunter whose hunger and the extreme cold weather drove him to cannibalism. Now it's considered a terrifying flesh-eating demon that can possess people and turn them into cannibals. In our 2nd spot, we have Azzel. Azzel is a very famous demon who is now being featured on TV shows such as Supernatural. In Jewish legends, Azzel is a demon or evil spirit who was sent a scapegoat bearing sins. In fact, his name is said to translate into scapegoat. The ritual was carried out by the high priest, who transferred all the sins of the citizens to the scapegoat and sent it into the wilderness. But some people believe that Azzel was the devil and not just a demon. Most Jewish literature describes him as having a red appearance with yellow eyes and wearing goat skulls, whereas in other texts he is described as having 7 heads, 14 faces, hands and feet like a man, with 6 wings on the right and 6 wings on the left of his back. It's also said that Azzel taught men the art of warfare, how to make swords and knives, whereas he taught women the art of deception by basically putting on makeup and dyeing their hair. And in our number 1 spot, we have Lucifer. Lucifer, or Satan, is considered the ultimate demon. Now, there is debate as to whether he is considered a demon or just the ruler of the demons. Either way, he is known and feared worldwide. Lucifer was the name given to him before his fall from grace. Lucifer was originally an angel and his name meant light bearer. However, after he rebelled against God, he was cast out of heaven. From then, he was known as Satan, God's opposition. It's said that Satan has the power to turn both women and men evil. Satan is mentioned all throughout history in numerous religious texts. He is always considered a powerful and evil ruler. Now, one thing is that he has been depicted in numerous ways. Some say he is a spiritual being instead of a physical being. On the other hand, some people believe that he is a great horned beast or that he has red skin. Nonetheless, Satan has made its mark worldwide. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'll be shouting out comments for my video, Top 10 Heaviest Objects Known to Man. Lucky Winter 105 commented, I got a puppy yesterday. Oh, that's so cute. I wish I got a puppy. Youngblood Fan 1 commented, the fact that I was wishing she would quote donkey and doing it made me the happiest person ever. I couldn't resist, okay? And Shrek is an amazing movie. Martin Sanchez commented, good video, Lindsay, I love it. When I see you in videos, it brings me up when I'm bored, and it makes my week. Oh, thank you. This comment made my week. And that's all the comments I'm showing out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shoutout. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you. Deirdre Do is an Deirdre Do? Dirge. I think it was Deirdre Do. Yeah. According to the visited by a Succubus demon. Nope. In other texts, he is described as the lieutenant of Hill. Nice.